Daily Horoscope for Aries, April 7, 2025. As the sun continues its journey through your sign, today brings a powerful surge of energy for you, Aries. April 7th marks a particularly significant day in your solar season, as your ruling planet, Mars, forms a harmonious trine with expansive Jupiter in a fellow fire sign. This cosmic alignment ignites your natural qualities of leadership, courage, and initiative, making this Monday ripe with possibilities. The day begins with Mercury in a favorable position to Saturn, giving your words weight and authority. Your communications carry a sense of structure and depth that others will respect and respond to. This is particularly valuable in professional settings, where your ideas can make a strong impact. Don't be surprised if colleagues and superiors pay extra attention to your input during meetings or discussions. Meanwhile, the moon in adventurous Sagittarius amplifies your already bold Aries energy, creating an atmosphere perfect for taking risks and exploring new territories. This lunar position enhances your natural optimism and desire for freedom, encouraging you to break free from restrictive routines or perspectives that have been holding you back. In your career sphere, today's Mars-Jupiter trine creates exceptional conditions for advancement. Projects that have been developing slowly may suddenly gain momentum, and opportunities for leadership will likely present themselves. Your natural confidence is enhanced, making this an excellent day to pitch ideas, request promotions, or launch new initiatives. Authority figures are particularly receptive to your vision now, so don't hesitate to share your most ambitious plans. For Aries entrepreneurs, or those in creative fields, a subtle Venus-Neptune aspect stimulates innovative thinking. You may find yourself approaching problems from fresh angles, leading to breakthrough solutions. However, be careful not to get lost in daydreams. Use the practical Saturn influence to ground these inspirations in reality. Your financial outlook appears promising under these cosmic conditions. The Mars-Jupiter trine activates your earning potential and boosts confidence in financial negotiations. If you've been considering asking for a raise or renegotiating terms of a contract, today's planetary support provides an excellent backdrop for these discussions. Your ability to assert your worth comes across as confidence rather than aggression. However, the ongoing Uranus transit through your sector of personal resources continues to bring unexpected developments in money matters. While today's aspects are favorable, maintaining some financial flexibility is wise. Unexpected expenses could arise, but your resourcefulness is heightened, enabling you to handle surprises with less stress than usual. In your personal relationships, Venus in intellectually curious Gemini forming an aspect with dreamy Neptune creates an interesting dynamic. For Aries in committed relationships, this energy encourages deeper conversations about shared dreams and aspirations. There's a poetic quality to your interactions that helps soften any rough edges in your typically direct communication style. Single Aries might find themselves attracted to people who stimulate them mentally and share their idealistic outlook. However, the Neptune influence suggests potential for misunderstandings or seeing people through rose-colored glasses. Enjoy the magic of new connections while maintaining a healthy dose of realism. Friendships are highlighted under the Sagittarius moon, pointing to enjoyable social gatherings or spontaneous adventures with like-minded individuals. Your natural leadership may put you in the position of organizing these get-togethers, and others will appreciate your initiative. Your health and vitality are exceptionally strong today. The powerful Mars energy provides you with an impressive reserve of physical endurance. This is an excellent day for challenging physical activities or pushing yourself to new limits in your fitness routine. The Jupiter influence suggests that expanding your horizons through new forms of exercise could be particularly rewarding. Mental clarity is enhanced by the Mercury-Saturn aspect, helping you maintain focus and discipline. This is valuable for you, Aries, as you sometimes struggle with sticking to routines due to your love of novelty and excitement. Today, you can channel your energy productively rather than feeling scattered. The emotional landscape is generally positive under the Sagittarius moon, but watch for a tendency to overcommit or take on too many challenges at once. Your enthusiasm is running high, and while this feels invigorating, pushing beyond reasonable limits could lead to burnout in the coming days. On a deeper level, today's planetary alignments create fertile ground for personal development and spiritual insights. Your quest for meaning and purpose feels particularly urgent, and you may find yourself contemplating philosophical questions about your life's direction. The Jupiter influence enhances your natural optimism and faith in the future, making this an excellent time to set intentions or visualize long-term goals. To make the most of today's powerful energy, consider tackling your most challenging tasks before noon, when the fire element is strongest. Schedule important conversations or presentations during the Mercury-Saturn window, when your communication is most structured and impressive. Make time for physical activity to channel the powerful Mars-Jupiter energy constructively. Without this outlet, restlessness could lead to impulsiveness. As the day progresses, you might notice synchronicities or meaningful coincidences that provide guidance. The Neptune aspect brings increased sensitivity to subtle energies and intuitive impressions. Dreams could be especially vivid and informative tonight. Keeping a journal by your bed would be worthwhile. Looking ahead, this powerful day sets the stage for an important week in your Aries season. The energies activated now, particularly around career ambitions and personal vision, will continue to develop over the coming days. The confidence boost from today's planetary alignment can carry you through challenges that may arise later in the week when the moon moves into more serious Capricorn. The seeds planted today, whether in professional projects, relationships, or personal development, have strong potential for growth. Your ruling planet Mars will continue its harmonious dance with Jupiter through the week, providing extended support for bold initiatives. As you move through April 7 and into the days that follow, remember that the cosmic winds are at your back, Aries. Your natural leadership and pioneering spirit are cosmically endorsed. Trust your instincts while balancing them with the strategic thinking that today's aspects help to cultivate. This balance of fire and earth, intuition and planning, spontaneity and structure, creates the optimal conditions for your Aries magic to manifest in the world. On April 7, 2025, the planetary alignments create a fascinating cosmic landscape for Aries. The Sun continues its journey through your sign, amplifying your natural fiery energy and self-expression. This solar transit empowers your core identity and reinforces your pioneering spirit. With the Sun at approximately 17 degrees Aries, you're experiencing the heart of your solar return season, making this a powerful time for personal initiatives and bold new beginnings. The solar energy is particularly potent as it forms an encouraging sextile to Jupiter, expanding your confidence and opening doors to growth opportunities. Mars, your ruling planet, is positioned in Gemini, creating a dynamic intellectual energy that fuels your communication and mental agility. This placement enhances your ability to multitask and pursue multiple interests simultaneously. The Mars in Gemini position creates a harmonious air trine with other planets in Aquarius, boosting your innovative thinking and supporting collaborative endeavors. Mercury, the planet of communication, is stationed in Aries as well, having just turned direct after a retrograde period. This alignment sharpens your mental acuity and verbal expression, allowing your thoughts and ideas to flow with characteristic Aries directness and passion. The Mercury-Mars connection from Aries to Gemini creates a powerful intellectual synergy, perfect for pitching ideas, strategic planning, or persuasive communication. Venus is positioned in early Taurus, just having left your sign. This placement shifts focus to financial matters and material resources. You'll find yourself more attuned to building security and taking practical steps toward comfort and abundance. The Venus in Taurus energy brings a grounding influence to balance your fiery Aries energy, helping you manifest your desires through patience and persistence. The moon transits through Cáncer on this day, forming a square aspect to your sun. This creates an emotional undercurrent that may challenge your forward momentum. You might feel pulled between your desire for independence and action versus emotional needs and family considerations. This lunar position activates your sector of home and foundations, possibly bringing domestic matters to your attention even as you pursue external goals. Jupiter, positioned in late Gemini, forms a supportive sextile to your sun, expanding opportunities and bringing fortunate circumstances your way. This aspect suggests potential for growth through learning, communication, and short-distance travel. The Jupiter influence amplifies your natural enthusiasm and can bring unexpected lucky breaks or beneficial connections. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces, forming a subtle square to your sign. This creates a background tension between your desire for immediate action and the necessity for patience and careful structure. Saturn's influence reminds you to build foundations that will support your ambitious drives, rather than rushing ahead impulsively. Uranus in Taurus forms a semi-sextile to your sun, creating subtle tensions between your desire for personal freedom and the need for practical stability. This aspect may manifest as unexpected developments in financial matters or challenges to your value system that ultimately lead to growth. Neptune has recently entered Aries, joining your sign for the first time in approximately 165 years. This rare and significant transit brings a mystical, imaginative quality to your identity and self-expression. You may feel more intuitive, creative, and spiritually attuned during this period, though the Neptune influence can also blur boundaries and create some confusion about direction. Pluto in Aquarius forms a supportive sextile to your sign, empowering transformative processes particularly in your social networks, group affiliations, and long-term aspirations. This Plutonian energy supports deep, meaningful changes that align with your authentic self. The North Node in early Pisces suggests that spiritual growth and developing compassion are important evolutionary themes during this period. This nodal position encourages you to balance your assertive Aries energy with greater sensitivity to others and connection to universal consciousness. Chiron, the wounded healer, continues its journey through late Aries, closely conjunct your sun if you were born around this time of year. This placement highlights opportunities for healing core identity wounds and transforming personal vulnerabilities into sources of wisdom and strength. The asteroid Pallas Athena in Capricorn forms a square to your sign, challenging you to develop more strategic approaches to achieving your goals. This influence favors careful planning over impulsive action, encouraging you to channel your Aries drive through structured, methodical approaches. Overall, the planetary positions on April 7, 2025, create a dynamic and multifaceted energy field for Aries. The concentration of planets in your sign amplifies your natural strengths while creating opportunities for growth through balancing opposing energies. The celestial landscape supports bold new beginnings tempered with strategic thinking and emotional awareness. Aries, on April 7, 2025, your communication sphere is experiencing a significant energetic shift. Mercury forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet, Mars today, igniting your verbal prowess and mental acuity. Your words carry extra persuasive power, making this an excellent day for important conversations, presentations, or pitching ideas. The natural assertiveness of your Aries nature is tempered with unusual eloquence, allowing you to express strong opinions without coming across as aggressive or domineering. This planetary alignment only happens a few times each year, so capitalize on this rare communicative advantage. The moon in Gemini further amplifies your already enhanced verbal abilities, creating a perfect storm of eloquence and quick thinking. You'll find yourself able to articulate complex ideas with remarkable clarity, especially during the morning hours when the Gemini moon forms a supportive aspect to Jupiter. This creates an expansion of possibilities through conversation and connection. Notice how your mind seems to work more efficiently today, making connections between concepts that previously seemed unrelated. This cognitive fluidity can lead to innovative solutions if you allow yourself to think outside conventional boundaries. However, be mindful of a challenging square between Mercury and Pluto forming in the background. This aspect suggests that some communications may have hidden depths or unspoken power dynamics. You might feel a subtle pressure to conform your words to others' expectations, particularly in professional settings. Resist this urge and maintain your authentic voice. Your ability to speak your truth without compromise is one of your greatest strengths today. Social media and digital communications receive a particular boost from today's celestial configuration. If you've been meaning to update your online presence or reach out to your network, the hours between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. offer especially favorable energy for these activities. Your messages are more likely to resonate and receive positive engagement during this window. Written expression also benefits strongly from today's planetary positions. If you've been struggling with writer's block or finding the right words for an important email or document, you'll discover a newfound flow and precision in your writing. Ideas that have been percolating in your subconscious may suddenly find their perfect verbal expression. This is particularly true for creative writing or any form of expression that allows your unique personality to shine through. Conversations with siblings, neighbors, and close community members are highlighted today. These exchanges may reveal surprising information or create opportunities for deeper connection. Be open to casual conversations that might initially seem insignificant. They could evolve into meaningful exchanges that shift your perspective. As April 7th, 2025 unfolds, Aries natives find themselves at a critical financial junction. With the sun firmly in your sign, your financial confidence is naturally heightened, creating a powerful window for monetary initiatives. Mars, your ruling planet, forms a dynamic trine with Jupiter in Gemini today, significantly amplifying your ability to identify lucrative opportunities, particularly in communications, technology, and short-term investments. This celestial configuration hasn't appeared in this particular arrangement for nearly 12 years, making today especially noteworthy for financial decisions. Your financial intuition is exceptionally sharp now. Trust those gut feelings about investments that others might overlook. The moon in Sagittarius activates your ninth house of expansion, suggesting that financial opportunities may come through foreign connections, higher education ventures, or legal settlements. Be particularly attentive to opportunities that arrive between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., when lunar aspects favor financial discussions. Venus in Taurus is influencing your second house of personal resources, bringing a stabilizing energy to your finances and potentially attracting unexpected monetary gifts or passive income streams. This Venus placement suggests that investments in tangible assets, particularly real estate, sustainable materials, or agricultural ventures, could yield substantial returns over the next 18 months. However, exercise caution with Mercury forming a challenging square to Saturn. This aspect could delay important financial paperwork or create miscommunications with financial institutions. Double-check all documentation, especially regarding taxes, loans, or contractual agreements. Saturn's influence here suggests that financial plans with solid foundations and clear structures will ultimately succeed, while hastily constructed schemes may collapse under scrutiny. For entrepreneurial Aries, today presents a perfect opportunity to revisit and revitalize an income-generating project you abandoned approximately 3 months ago. The energy has shifted in your favor, and what previously seemed impossible may now have a clear path forward. Financial partnerships deserve special attention today. Jupiter's influence opens doors for collaborative ventures, particularly with individuals whose skills complement your pioneering spirit. Look for partners who excel at follow-through and detail management areas where Aries sometimes struggles. Regarding expenses, be mindful of a tendency toward impulse spending today. The Mars-Jupiter trine can create excessive optimism about your financial situation. Set clear boundaries for discretionary spending and delay major purchases until after the 10th, when your financial judgment will be less colored by enthusiasm. Your financial power hours today are between 7 to 9 a.m. and 5 to 7 p.m. Schedule important money conversations or decisions during these windows for optimal results. The number 7 appears significant for your financial matters today, whether it's a $700 opportunity, a 7% return, or a venture that takes 7 weeks to mature. Pay attention to financial messages that come in patterns of 7. For employed Aries, a conversation with a supervisor or mentor could reveal unexpected pathways to increased income. Don't shy away from discussing compensation. The planetary alignment supports assertive but diplomatic financial negotiations. Self-employed Aries may discover a previously overlooked revenue stream, particularly involving services or products you've already developed but haven't fully monetized. Look to your existing client base for expansion opportunities rather than pursuing entirely new markets today. The Sagittarius moon also highlights educational investments courses or certifications that could significantly increase your earning potential over the next 6 months. Show particular promise today. Consider allocations towards skill development in emerging technological fields. A final note of caution relates to Neptune's subtle influence in your 12th house. Be wary of financial opportunities that seem too good to be true or individuals who appeal to your compassionate nature with sob stories. Your generosity is admirable, but today's energies make you somewhat vulnerable to financial manipulation or unclear boundaries around lending money. Trust verified facts rather than emotional appeals when it comes to your resources. Overall, April 7th presents Aries with a dynamic financial landscape filled with potential for growth, particularly through communication-related ventures, educational investments, and revitalized projects. Balance your natural enthusiasm with structured planning, and you'll lay groundwork for significant financial advancement through the remainder of 2025. As the celestial bodies align on April 7th, 2025, Aries natives find themselves in a particularly favorable position regarding several key life areas. With the sun shining brightly at about 18 degrees in your sign, your natural confidence and pioneering spirit are fully activated. This solar energy amplifies your ability to create your own luck rather than waiting for it to find you. Mars, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter on this date, opening doors that previously seemed locked tight. This powerful aspect creates a surge of expansive energy, specifically in 3 main areas of your life. First, professional advancement appears especially promising today. The Mars-Jupiter trine activates your 10th house of career, bringing opportunities for recognition from authority figures or those who can elevate your position. If you've been waiting for the right moment to request a meeting with superiors or pitch a bold new idea, April 7th provides cosmic backing for these endeavors. The universe seems particularly responsive to your professional ambitions today. Second, financial matters receive beneficial aspects as Venus makes a favorable connection to Pluto. This alignment suggests unexpected financial gains may materialize, particularly through investments, shared resources, or funds that have been hidden or overlooked. Check old accounts, follow up on outstanding payments, or revisit abandoned financial opportunities, as money could flow from previously stagnant sources. The third, and perhaps most significant fortunate area, involves networking and social connections. Mercury, positioned in your house of alliances, creates a golden opportunity for meaningful exchanges. Conversations initiated today carry special weight and potential for future benefit. People you meet or reconnect with could become instrumental allies in upcoming ventures. This is not merely about casual socializing, but rather strategic relationship building that will yield dividends in coming months. Your communication style today carries an unusual persuasive quality that others find magnetic and compelling. Pay particular attention to chance meetings or seemingly random introductions. Cosmic fingerprints are all over these coincidental encounters. Geographic locations that prove especially fortunate for you today include western-facing areas, elevated positions like upper floors of buildings, or places associated with fire elements, kitchens, forges, or areas with prominent lighting features. Colors that activate your fortune include bold reds, oranges, and metallic gold. Wearing these hues strengthens your connection to these favorable energies. The most auspicious time window opens between 10 o'clock a.m. and 2 o'clock p.m., when the transiting moon forms a supportive sextile to your natal sun position. During these hours, schedule your most important activities or meetings for maximum cosmic support. Activities involving physical movement, leadership, and innovation receive special blessing. Competitive scenarios also work strongly in your favor, whether in sports, business negotiations, or any situation requiring assertive energy. Trust your instincts around calculated risks today, as your intuitive capacities are heightened by Neptune's gentle influence. Educational pursuits also shine brightly under today's aspects. If you've been considering learning a new skill, enrolling in a course, or even teaching others, the cosmic climate provides exceptional support for knowledge exchange. Your ability to absorb and retain information peaks, making this an excellent day for exams, presentations, or absorbing complex material. One particularly noteworthy opportunity involves foreign connections. International communications, cross-cultural projects, or connections with people from different backgrounds carry special fortune. If you've been hesitating about reaching out internationally or engaging with global markets, today's energy supports breaking through those boundaries. The North Node's position suggests that stepping outside familiar territory leads directly to your highest path of development. To maximize these fortunate influences, maintain awareness of your natural Aries tendency toward impatience. While luck flows easily today, rushing could cause you to miss crucial details. The day's most profound blessings come when you balance your characteristic boldness with strategic patience. Allow opportunities to unfold at their natural pace while maintaining your characteristic enthusiasm. Remember that Jupiter's influence today especially rewards generosity. Sharing your good fortune multiplies it rather than diminishes it. Acts of kindness, particularly unexpected ones, create ripple effects that eventually return threefold. This celestial configuration won't repeat in quite the same way for another 12 years, making April 7th, 2025, a day when your natural Aries luck reaches exceptional heights. Aries, on April 7th, 2025, your social landscape undergoes significant transformation as Mars, your ruling planet, forms a dynamic trine with Jupiter in your 11th house of social networks and collective aspirations. This powerful alignment amplifies your natural charisma, making this an exceptional day for expanding your social circle and strengthening existing connections. Your ability to initiate conversations and lead group activities is particularly enhanced today. People are naturally drawn to your energetic presence and forward-thinking ideas. The confidence you exude makes you a magnetic force in any gathering, whether virtual or in person. If you've been contemplating joining a new community or social group, today's planetary support gives you the perfect opportunity to take that first step. You'll find yourself easily breaking the ice and establishing meaningful rapport with like-minded individuals who appreciate your pioneering spirit. Mercury's position in your communications sector forms a favorable sextile to Venus, adding a layer of diplomatic charm to your typically direct approach. This balanced energy allows you to express your authentic self while still maintaining sensitivity to others' perspectives. It's an ideal configuration for resolving any lingering tensions in your friendships or professional networks. The moon transiting through your 5th house of self-expression and creativity amplifies your playful nature, making you the life of any party or gathering. Your spontaneous humor and willingness to engage in light-hearted activities helps others feel comfortable in your presence. This lunar influence particularly enhances connections with fire and air signs today. A subtle square between Saturn and your social sector suggests being mindful of time commitments. While you're eager to say yes to every invitation, be strategic about which social engagements truly align with your long-term goals. Quality connections over quantity will serve you better under this influence. Neptune's position indicates that boundaries in certain friendships may become temporarily blurred. Pay attention to intuitive insights about people's true intentions, especially with newer acquaintances. Not everyone approaching you today has your best interests at heart, though most connections formed will be genuine and supportive. For those Aries seeking romantic connections, today's social gatherings hold special promise. The Venus-Jupiter aspect creates an atmosphere where friendship can easily blossom into something more meaningful. Single Aries might encounter someone intellectually stimulating through mutual friends or community events. For those in relationships, attending social functions together strengthens your bond as others witness your dynamic as a couple. Digital connections are particularly favored today, with Uranus amplifying your online presence. Virtual networking, social media engagement, and digital communication all receive cosmic support. Don't hesitate to reach out through technological means to reconnect with distant friends or professional contacts. A particularly beneficial reconnection with someone from your past could occur if you make the effort to initiate contact. Group projects